Mom?
About the time.
Ready? I'm going to do it. Ready? Mom? Say yes, Mom. Tell me about the time when the cane was chasing you down the street by Grandpa. Tell him about
There's
your...
never no cane chasing me
It
down.
was the hickory stick. Go.
It never chased me.
Well, what happened?
Yeah, what happened?
Girl, when I was just a little girl, maybe 5, my grandfather and grandmother lived with us. My grandmother had had a stroke,
Okay.
and she couldn't talk, she couldn't walk. They didn't have therapy back then. My grandfather used to wait on her all the time. He lived with us, right?
Okay.
So, my grandfather had this great big, long, old hickory cane, turned into a cane. That's how he used to walk.
Okay.
So, all my cousins and my sisters and brothers was up one hot summer and filled a hot galvanized tub full of glow water up, and he didn't think they should be in it, so he shoot them away, and then he went to tip it over, and he fell and broke his hip. That was like 1941.
Okay.
And went to the hospital, got all laid up, and then he got pneumonia. He lived too long. Well, you know, I didn't understand, you know, I was 5 years old, but he's coming back, you know, kids are.
Okay.
So, there was just me and Moki at home. She was like 2.5,
How old were you?
about 5,
Okay.
and my grandmother. My mother was there, so she used to walk way up the hill from the farmhouse to go to a dirt road to get the mail.
Wasn't your grandmother in a wheelchair and couldn't really speak?
She didn't have a wheelchair, she sat in a rocking chair.
Okay.
Where was your grandfather at this point?
He'd already died.
He died.
Get it right. That's because I don't know how much
He
heck
had a
it is.
funeral for me, you know, he got pneumonia in the hospital, broke his hip.
And then he died. Okay. Who was this person again?
My grandfather.
Your grandfather.
Higgins, my mother's
Your
father.
mother's dad. Okay, keep going.
So, she had to walk both Kathy and Clarence and my sister Lorraine was in school, and then I left me and Moki at home. The rest hadn't been born.
Okay.
So, we're in there with my grandmother, you know, and I hear all this noise, and we had a smokehouse off to the side of the house.
Okay.
And in this, they had like a hole that big at the top of the handle where you pull it open.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard all this noise, and it came from the smokehouse.
Okay.
And
There you go.
I went over to the side window and looked. You know, this clatter, pots and pans just rolling all around that smokehouse. All of a sudden, I seen this thing shoot right out through that hole,
Uh-huh.
like that.
Uh-huh.
What was it?
My grandfather's walking cane.
Okay.
And then it shot out and then went upright, all by itself, and then thump, thump, thump. He's there. Nobody's hanging on to it.
Just hearing that scaring me, because that stuff's for real.
So I
It
seen
is.
him. He was like, he come up to the side of the
Whatever
house.
you
It's like,
say.
he saw me. He came up to the side of the house where I'm looking out the screen. Back then, my dad used to tack all the screens on the outside of the house.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't fire nothing. He didn't nail it. Saw me up there, and it came right up to that screen. It was pounding it, just pounding, pounding.
Uh-huh.
I thought, well, he can't get in because he can't break that screen. So I went running back in the living room where my grandmother and Moki, my sister Moki was. I heard going thump, thump, thump up on the side of the porch, coming up to the screen door. But that time, we're like on top of my grandmother. I'm trying to hide in her, but I'm still looking.
Uh-huh.
And we had a screen door that you didn't open, you know,
This way you had to open it forward.
forward. So there was, I'm looking and it's going wham, thump, right into the screen door. It kept opening a little bit further,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit further, wham, wham. Pretty soon the damn thing comes way over, all of it.
Oh, my God.
Stood there by itself. I'm horrified, I'm terrified. Then I hear my mother whistling. She's coming back down from up on the hill with the nail. And it's like it stopped.
Uh-huh.
Right there with the screen door open, just stopped. And then thump, 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 all the way back out to the smokehouse. Right back in through that hole where it came out of. My mom came out and I'm trying to tell her, Mama, Pappy's cane came out of that hole from the smokehouse. And she's going, what do you mean? You know, it's like, what? I said, yeah. But I said, come right up on the porch and had the screen door open. Who's coming in here?
Is that more you remember?
2.5. No.
But your grandmother remembered, but she couldn't speak,
But
right?
my mother asked my grandmother, is that right, Mammy? And she'd go,
Was your grandfather mean?
no.
What's his problem? That's kind of aggressive.
She used to throw rocks at him when she was little.
She was mean.
You were being awful.
Didn't you used to throw rocks at him, Mom? When he tried to hit you with that cane?
Ah,
They
now
were
it's...
pebbles.
It's
They were pebbles.
Pebbles.
Okay,
Oh,
just
okay.
little pebbles.
We'll get the grandkids together and throw pebbles at Susu.
Well, that's not the end of the story. I'm not going to finish.
Oh,
Okay, what's the end of the story?
I thought that was always the end.
No,
What happened?
we're just fans. Go ahead.
I always thought that was him. Go, continue.
no.
I didn't know.
It hurt her, so it was stuff right back into that smokehouse.
Okay.
And I'm trying to tell my mom, I'm all animated and everything else, and asking my brother, she goes, yeah. I'm going to look kind of funny, but it's like, you know, we're kids, like, what the hell?
Mhm.
So, the next day, she had to go get some pots and pans from the smokehouse. She said, who was in the smokehouse and had all those pots and pans thrown around up there?
Mhm.
I never heard this part.
Evidence.
I said, that was Pappy. Because she had it up on the top of the pots and pans.
Mhm.
And it was just tore the hell out of the smokehouse.
Whatever happened to the stick?
Huh?
Whatever happened to his walking stick? He's still walking
Well,
down
it
the
went
mountain.
right back where it was.
No, whatever happened to it?
Took it to the other damn house. I guess. I don't know.
You know what,
never
Mom?
did with it.
I believe you.
But anyway,
She tells the same
my
story
mother,
every time
Never,
she tells
never
it.
deviated.
my
never
mother, we moved.
Okay.
We moved because the kids, we used to play in the barn back there, and saddles would fall down and everything would fall down. And my mother had enough of them pots and pans being thrown around, and she knew I wasn't in there.
Mhm.
You know, I just wasn't. And that was the end of it. We moved.
Thank God, huh? And what is that right next to you, Bird? What? What's this?
Oh, it ain't nothing.
Put it in there. Hold it for posterity. Let's see.
Oh, I'm not gonna
You know,
scoop
your
this.
walking stick? Dun, dun, dun.
That's a cane.
Thanks for the story, Mom.
Oh, you're welcome.
Love you.
Well, if you, nobody would ever believe it.
I do.
See, that
I believe it.